Hello and welcome to the first of a couple of tutorials on TechSoft 2D Design version 2. This first tutorial is just going to introduce you to the interface and I guess talk to you a little bit about the software package. Now, I want you to think of 2D Design as more powerful than Paint, obviously, but nowhere near as powerful as Photoshop, and the main reason we use it in our classrooms is it's very helpful for CAD/CAM, which is computer-aided design and computer-aided machining, and what that means is that this is very helpful, especially with the laser cutter, and as well as that, it's very helpful when we're using the vinyl cutter. So that's mainly why we use it. It just is very good for simple editing, basic geometric shapes as well. So firstly, you can see this looks sort of familiar to most graphic software packages. Some menu bars on the left with icons, same on the right. Now as you hover over, you can see that words also pop up. So they use the visual symbols and the words to help you to hopefully understand what the tool does and how to best use it. Now the first thing you want to do every time you open the program is set up your layout. That's just this little blue box up the top here. Now you can see it's set at ISO A3. If you'd like, you can do a user define. So at the moment, I'm just going to do 100 by 100, and same for our design guide. Actually, with our design guide, I'm going to do 50 and 50. Now the design guide, as you'll see when I press OK, also if you want to switch it to inches, you press imperial. With the design guide, what we do is we press OK, and you can see I've got my 10 by 10 centimeter box, and inside that with my design guide is a 5 by 5 centimeter box. So you can imagine if I had a 10 by 10 centimeter bit of wood that I want to do an engraving on, but I only want my design to take up, this quarter with the 5 by 5 centimeter, gives me some little dotted lines to help me with that construction process. So you can see that there. So that's basically, again, how you set up a document. You go in and you can change it. You can match a printer, you can match a CNC device, and there's some standard sizes. So that's the first thing. Second thing is basic zooming. Firstly, you can see here we can scroll up and down using the bars on the right hand side and down the bottom, and you've also got your zoom tool up here, so you can zoom right into something and you can zoom right out. So if we put a simple line in, so you'll see this here, I pop my line in. Obviously it's outside my design guide, but I can just zoom right in if I want to see it up close and personal, and I can zoom right out. Now the other thing that I wanted to show you before you move on to the next tutorial is just the edit undo command. So you can see I'm putting a couple of lines in here like so. There's two ways. You can either go up to edit undo, which is up here. You'll find with edit undo it only lets you do it once. So you might have drawn one line, two lines, three lines and not like the last two and want to get rid of them. So what you do is you go over to here, which is delete last. So this can be very important if you further a design and then you don't like it but you want to take a couple of backward steps. You just go to delete last. So that's sort of like undoing a bit of the history of the artwork you've created. So other than that, that's just an intro, I guess, to we'll have a look at some of these in the following tutorials, but mainly just your layout and some of your tools over here to help you zoom and see your artwork that you're working on. So close this tutorial and move on to the next one, please.